Hello everyone, so this is Kalyn with Three Sisters Homestead and Bakery, and today I'm going to show you how to rehydrate your dehydrated starter. If you need some, I have some for sale in my shop. Here I am showing you my super healthy starter that made this dehydrated starter. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with a clean jar. I like to use mason jars because they have a straight side. And it really helps to have a scale. You can get them for like $15 at Target. They're pretty inexpensive. But if you are going to be doing sourdough baking, a scale is super helpful. So here I am measuring out about 5 grams of the dehydrated starter. There's going to be some left in the bag because I did give you a little bit more than 5 grams. And here I am using filtered water. It's very important to use filtered water when you're doing sourdough. And this is warm water. You don't want it to be too warm that it will kill the good bacteria of the starter, but just a little bit warm. That's just gonna help to break down the dehydrated starter, kind of to get it all incorporated. You're gonna stir that up. I'm putting the lid on, but I'm just doing it finger tight. I'm not completely tightening it. Leave it for about an hour or more, and then you can come back in. I like to kind of try to mush it around, try to get the big chunks kind of broken up. Then you're going to tear your scale. So that means just get it back to 0. So now I'm measuring out my flour. I'm going to be doing 20 grams of flour. Stir that all up. Make sure that you scrape down the sides because we don't want any dry flour left. Any dried flour that is stuck on the sides is just going to be really hard, nearly impossible to incorporate later on. So here I am the next day. I am taking out all of the starter that is in the jar. So this is now considered your discard. So you can do so many things with your discard. Now I am placing 10 grams of this discard back into my jar. With the discard, you can do anything that you want to bake that doesn't require a rise. So things like cookies or scones. I really like making scones. You can even do things like cinnamon rolls with discard. So there are lots of different recipes you can do using discard. You can look them up online, and yeah, there's crackers. Oh, crackers are another one. Okay, so I have my 10 grams of discard. Now I am adding 25 grams of filtered water. I like to go ahead and stir up my starter with my water. It just helps, I feel like, to be able to incorporate the flour in better. So just give that a little stir. And then you are going to add 25 grams of flour. Again, you're going to stir that up, making sure that you scrape down the sides and cover it. You don't have to use the jar lid. You can use like a paper towel and then put like a hair tie around it to keep it down. But just cover it slightly so that nothing gets inside. This is what it'll look like after a few days. So you are going to actually continue this process for about 4 to 5 days. Eventually, you will be able to see it get really, really bubbly, and you're going to start seeing it double. Once that happens, you can go ahead and start feeding it like you're going to use it in a recipe, and you'll be on your way to making your first loaf of sourdough bread. Thank you so much for getting this starter. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, and good luck baking.